table. There you go.
Welcome back to the Worldwide Motion Podcast. I'm your host, ADM Mike. Life After 30. We right back at it. Introduce yourself to the people.
Davon Craft. Feel me?
Let them know a little bit about yourself.
From Philly. Born in Queens. Came down to Philly.
Hold on for a second. You say you was born in Queens.
Yeah.
How was it in Queens?
Whew. It was love, man. I was born in South Jamaica, Sutton Boulevard. Jamaica Ave, all that. Went to Jackson with a couple of famous people, but we'll talk about it a whole another different time. But went to Andrew Jackson, went to IS8. Actually went to Cook in Philly too, back and forth. But yeah, that's what it is.
So, you ever been affiliated with gangs?
Nah, gangs ain't really my Okay, we had a couple gangs in New York when I was a kid, like a teenager. We had the D-Seps, we had the B-Bows out in Queens. We had a couple gangs, but gangs was something like as a kid you just do. You get money and try to form together, put something together, try to get your money right, that's all. But nah, as far as like Bloods and Crips and all that stuff, nah, that wasn't really a go-to thing. Me growing up, gangs. As far as I know, gangs was like California blood and jail stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like it really wasn't gangs like that. We don't get it messed up. Got blocks. You know what I'm saying? You got blocks in hoods in every city. You know what I mean? That's most of the gang you're gonna see though.
So, what gangs or cars did you run with in the jail?
I was with North. I messed with the New York kids, but I was with North. I was mostly with North because I ran around 24th Street, 26th Street. You know what I mean? Lived on Bailey. You know what I mean? I was always with North. Granted, I know people from West, and we cool and we tight. But I was always, where I lay my head at, that's what I rep for the most part. I can't rep where I don't lay my head at. If I get money where you at, you alright with me. But if I lay my head somewhere else, that's what I rep.
How many fights would you say you had in your 30 years in jail or your 22 years in jail?
Upstate, I had like about 6, 7 fights. About six fights. And when you fights ain't really. People think you gonna do a bunch of fighting and all that. Like if you know how to hold your own, most of the time dudes is bluffing. So they don't really want to fight. They don't really want to smoke, but they'll bluff you like they want smoke. Like dudes talk, but they don't really want to smoke. And I don't talk a lot. I ain't doing a bunch of talking. You talking about doing something to me, it's on right then and there. You feel me? I don't care what you talking about. Once you say you gonna do something to me, now I feel some type of way. So we gonna get it. We gonna get it mixing. And one thing I always learn, ain't nothing but air and opportunity between me and you. So ain't much to talk about.
So in 30 years, what would you say was your record?
I ain't losing no fights. I punched one dude one time and it scared me, so yeah, I ain't wanting people coming to my cell too much for fights. Plus my hands is nice. I was slim. I got big. I got all the weight I got in prison. So yeah, I was working out. I was doing 20 pull-ups on the bar. Competitions. Then all my squad had life. Shout out to brothers they ain't coming home. But all my squad had life. All my mans, all my homies, yeah, they had letters. They wasn't coming home. So that's why I was running with. You got more than 10 years, 15 years, most of your friends is lifers.
You want to give a shout out to any of the lifers that you was locked up with?
Yeah, my man Mean. Shout out to Mean. Shout out to Lim. Shout out to Lim. Shout out to Mean. Shout out to Butter Hanif. Shout out to Doogie. My boy D Nice. Everybody, you know what I mean? Mac. Shout out to my boy Mac. Shout out to, all my boys who got life, man, and coming out that thing. You know who you are. You know, everything is love is love. You know what I mean? My man Gabe, West Philly finest, couple cats. Everybody, man. Y'all know who y'all are. I can't, you know what I mean? Hit my line. I mean, we get together.
You ever get into it with any COs?
Yeah, I stayed in the whole, I went to the whole, real talk, listen. I went to the beginning of football season every year for like 5 years, yo. Check this out, right? All right, so I'm working in the kitchen, right? So I got my kitchen lights on. I'm going to work. I got a ticket. You know, we got FanDuel and all that shit out here, but in jail they got tickets. It's on a little piece of paper. Teams is on both sides. The spread is in the middle, right? So I got a ticket. I was running the ticket. You know what I mean? So I got a ticket in my pocket. One ticket. No, it ain't filled out or nothing. I'm walking the child with the ticket in my pocket because I'm going, you know what I mean? Bet. Cop pulled me over. This is Greene County. Cop pulled me over in front of the education building. He fined the ticket. Now I ain't want him to find it, but he fined it. I'm like, yo, as soon as he touched it, I'm ready to grab his hand. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't grabbed his hand. He fined it. So now they booked me for the ticket, right? Send me straight to the hole. They tried to say I assaulted him. That's how bad I was with the cops. Like, if they pulled me over, they used to tense up with me. Like, they already knew this guy shot a cop. So he ain't really playing. Like, he don't like authority. He don't like us. We don't like him. Anyway, they sent me to the hole. I beat the write-up. The ticket wasn't filled out. I beat the write-up. So as I beat the write-up, I come out the hole. I got all my property and everything, right? I had a store too. So I got all my property and I was cool. I thought I was cool. That was the beginning of the football season. First game of regular football season. Don't you know every year, that same time every year, for the next 4 years, I was in a hole for 30 days or more. Every year.
You think they was messing with you?
What? Messing with? Yo, they was hawking me. Like, listen, if anything happened with me, they was on me. I think they used to follow me with the camera. One time I got caught in the visitor room for a piece of bubble gum, bruh. A piece of bubble gum and a breath strip. Literally, one piece of spearmint bubble gum and a breath strip. I went to the box for in the visitor room, bruh. Yeah, it was crazy. Bad. They used to hawk me, man. I went the whole every year for 30 days in the beginning of football season, right after that ticket, right after that first write-up.
Can you recall any stories about the inmates versus the COs?
Oh, yeah, we had wars. They're spitting your food in the hole. They're spitting your food real quick. You want to eat in the hole. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? You know, they play the chemical warfare in the hole, too. That chemical warfare ain't no joke. You don't want that peanut butter, that brown come out. It's serious. You're like, whoa, it's bad.
Can you elaborate what chemical warfare is?
Chemical warfare.
For the people?
Okay, you get a milk carton. Boom. You take a shit and you put it in the milk carton. You piss and you put it in the milk carton. And when that officer or that guard come and open that pot, the box to give you your tray, got him. You put it on, you get all shit and piss from that milk carton. Chemical warfare.
So what usually happens to you after you put shit and piss on a guard?
Oh, they're gonna put you they're gonna go in a hard cell, and they're gonna put you in a apron. A green apron. You ain't gonna have no clothing. You ain't gonna have no drawers. You ain't gonna have no socks. You're gonna go in a cold ass cell with an apron and no sheets or nothing.
So, they not gonna beat you?
Nah, if you chemical warfare, they don't want to touch you, cause they like, yo, he gonna shit me down. I am good. I'm not gonna hit him with a stick. I'm not gonna do nothing to him. He play with the chemicals. I'm good.
So you ever see people die in jail?
Oh yeah, my man, young couple people.
That's the other camera.
Yeah, couple people died, man. You know, old heads be hanging up after they get, they give up, they hope, give up their time, they got life. Niggas get killed. Niggas really get killed. A celly could kill you. You know what I'm saying? You might kill your celly. All type. Yeah, that shit. Then motherfuckers go to hole and never make it out. They could get beaten. Green County had their situations. People ain't make it out that hole too.
How many knife fights would you say you seen in jail?
I seen about 3 to 4. Knife fights ain't common to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, a knife fight is like, if more people bring out a knife in a fight, it's got to be a lot going on with it. That ain't just a normal like beef. There's a lot going on with it. It's like somebody mad at somebody about something, somebody jealous about something. Like it's more going on with it when the knife come out. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when a person trying to hurt you, or some people try to get stripes off a knife fight. Like they'll poke you with something small that ain't gonna hurt you, just to get sent out that jail. Like I can stab you with something if I'm trying to get moved. You feel me? Like I'm gonna hit you because I'm trying to get out of this jail. So if you give me an opportunity to stab you with something small as a screw that ain't gonna really hurt you, yeah, I'm gonna stab you, but I know I'm leaving the jail. One of us is gone.
You ever had to stab anyone?
Nah, my hands, once again, my crew had life, so I'm trying to come home, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Me stabbing people, I'm nice with my hands, I'm fast, so I know how to fight, so I can knock people out versus stabbing them. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think your incarceration was a gift or a curse, and why?
It was both. Because, we always live with regret, right? And we always regret our choices and things we go through or whatever. But at the end of the day, you don't know what would have happened if you didn't go through that. You never know what your situation gonna make it out. So it's a gift and it's a curse. It's a curse because I lost what I might wanted to do. I lost what I might possibly could have been capable of. But at the same time, I'm here. I'm healthy. You know what I'm saying? I'm alive. So at the same time, it's a gift because if I didn't go to prison, would I still be alive? You know what I'm saying? Would I still be sane? Would you see me like this instead of on the street, strung out on crack or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like people don't know those answers in life.
Did you drink or do drugs your whole bit?
Nah, I was raised where you hide your vices. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't raised where, I just sit on a block and drink and get drunk. I'm not that type of person. So I didn't indulge in that. I ran a store. You know what I mean? 2 for 3s, 3 for 5s. You know what I'm saying? 20 for 30. You know what I'm saying? 10 for 15. Get my money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I need mine. You know what I'm saying? I need my soups. I need my summer sausages. I need my cheese. You know what I'm saying? Give me mine's back. Yeah. Or you gonna be checking in. You know what I'm saying? For real. Yeah.
So what did you learn from it all?
You gotta teach yourself. Prison, people think prison is sweet. People be like, oh yeah, you went to prison, you got the street cred, yeah, alright, cool. You stood up, I bet. That's nice. That's real nice. But at the end of the day, you gotta teach yourself. You gotta want more. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna teach you nothing, you know what I mean? All them little degrees and all them little diplomas and all them little classes. And when you get to home, it's worth nothing. It ain't even worth 5 minutes of your time. So you gotta teach yourself. I ain't know how to use a phone before I came home. I know, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know how to use a phone. Because, you know what I'm saying, situations, whatever, but at the same time, you really gotta teach yourself the next thing. You gotta go on Amazon, you gotta buy books to teach yourself something, to learn so you can understand what's going on, the changes in the world more so than what's going on TV, because the TV ain't teaching you nothing. Cable bill ain't that cable at 15, 17, $20 cable bill, you can't get nothing from it that you need in a life. So I had to learn. I learned that, I never wanted to be a 40-something-year-old man as I'm 20-something, because jail, they say you don't mature. So I wanted to be able to come home and have a conversation about Donald Trump, have a conversation about, what I'm saying, gaming, have a conversation about podcasting, have a conversation about electric cars, have a conversation about whatever, stocks, have a conversation about bully breeds, dogs, have a conversation about whatever. So you got to teach yourself that, because at the end of the day, they not, the prisons ain't going to give it to you. They're not going to give it to you what you need for you to succeed. So you got to really put your mind into learning what you need to learn to get ahead in life, for your career, for your money, for your options. Because if you got a date, guess what? You got options. As long as that dating, you ain't going to come home crippled. You got options.
So where's your mindset today?
My mindset is basically, man, being successful, like, telling people, sharing to the world, like, trying not to take nothing for granted. Try to just trying to get my little piece of the pie, like so. I just want to be successful. I want to get real estate. I want to, you know what I mean? I want to be able to go on vacations. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to break my back for Christmas or a holiday my peoples might like. I don't want to have to be hunchback to just to be living when it's that time to retire. That's it. That's basically it.
So that's a good way to look at things. So I got a question. Like, do men really be raping men in jail?
Oh hell yeah! I mean, listen. All right. No, I'm gonna break it down like this. When you around people that have my phone, it's my phone.
Take your time, bro.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. When you around people that have, so you got booty bandits, you got gay people, you got men who turn to women, you got all that stuff happens in jail too. And then you got niggas who got a lot of time, they get broke or whatever, I don't know, whatever it is. But, so what happens is this, if you around a booty bandit and, people be like, yo, be careful, dude. People put you on point, like, yo, be careful, homeboy's a booty bandit. Yo, he a Shamoody, or he this, or he that. So now, they'll try to let you know, or if they see, like, you should have got the idea that this guy is a booty bandit, like he you know what I'm saying, like he runs in that way, then yeah, you go find a dude will find himself in a bad situation, you know what I'm saying, and they rape people, you know what I'm saying, niggas will take them cakes, and that shit it happens, but it don't happen to people that really are aware that person was a booty bandit. You know what I mean? But God.
So at what jail was the most gay activities?
Them shits. Alright, listen. All jails have that activity. All jails. There's no jail that doesn't have it. Some jails more than others. It depends on the atmosphere. You know what I mean? Like Greene County was 70% of people in Greene County had more than 10 years. It didn't really go on Greene County because we was on some killer shit. I ain't even gonna hold you. Everybody was on some killer shit. Niggas had beefs from wars. Niggas and killed niggas homies. All types of shit was still going on in Greene County. So it wasn't like. And in Greene County, we was on point. Like we was on some street shit. Like we had guns and shit. Like niggas was coming in the yard with knives and you know what I mean. Like it was beefs. Like and niggas who had money, stick-up kids was coming out, like real talk. Like that's how it was going down. So you had a few dudes that, it was gay people, like, gay individuals that come there, and that's what they into. So they had dudes that go at them, but at the same time, like it wasn't that much. But then as years progressed, as the world, quote unquote, got more open towards that type of lifestyle, it got crazy. Because then you had men coming to jail with implants, with titties, and you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it got crazy. You know what I'm saying? You might see stand up dude chase behind this dude because he got titties. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got crazy. And then the commissary changed. We had a universal commissary, and this is, for people that did time, you might don't understand this, but a universal commissary is, you got lipstick, you got eyeliner, you got bras. This is on your commissary. You got panties. Yeah, that's on your commissary. Oh, by the way, you're in the men's jail. But, that was a universal commissary. So, yeah, that's how the commissary go.
So, how did you stay sane?
Me, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I read a lot of books, man. I read a lot of books, and I learned. I just learned. I learned, and I just chilled. I just did me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it was times I used to put my TV under my bed, bro. I had an old head used to tell me. He said, sometimes cut your cable or put the TV under the bed. He said, because in this society, there's nothing you seeing on TV that you can do anything about or experience. He said, so all you gonna do is look at stuff that you can't even understand. So go ahead and read something, learn something, put that joint away, because it's an idiot box at the end of the day. If you can't learn something from something that you listening to, or something you putting in your life, or something that's gonna influence you to motivate you to do something better, then you wasting your time. Because one thing for sure, two things for certain, you never the first man to do whatever it is you do, or the first woman. So you always gotta take heed of people that's successful and follow their lead.
So what programs did you take while you was incarcerated?
I took all of them joints, man. Stress and anger. I was mostly like, when I'm in classes, when I was in most of the classes, I was kind of like the leader or the peer. I did drug and alcohol. I did TC. I became a peer specialist. People know what that is. I did everything, bro. Like I did electrical, business administration. I got a couple credits in business management. I cooked. I was a cook at most of the jails I was at. I was a cook at every jail I was at, except Camp Hill. I never cooked at Camp Hill, so I apologize for y'all food being bad, cause I ain't never cooked none of it. But yeah, that was it, man.
So you talking about you apologize for their food being bad?
Yeah, that shit terrible. Oh, y'all food now? Oh, for all y'all brothers, everybody's going to jail now. Yo, you starving, cause that food is terrible. Y'all don't get no steak. Y'all don't get no fried chicken. You get chicken once a month. Bro, I came to jail, I went to the chow hall. It was a steak on the tray, boy. You ever walk into a prison and see a steak on the tray? That is the best thing in your world. Cause food is something you never gonna get again. Period. Cheese, all that, Stromboli's, brown ate all that stuff.
So you talk about that like that food was just the best thing.
Yo, bro.
It was still jail food.
Dude, man. Hold on. Let's get something straight. Running the streets, we ran the Chinese stores. We got 4 wings, fried rice. We got platters. We ate McDonald's. We ate Checkers. Listen, street runners, we all know it. When you get home cooked food, it's a whole different story. So when I went to jail, I was 100. I'm 6'4". I was 176 pounds. I was a stream bean running. Yo, I walked into the chow hall at night. It was a filet mignon steak on the plate with mashed potatoes and gravy. Yes, and a dessert with 2 glasses of soda or water. Yes. So, yeah, all that. That was the best thing.
So, what's some of the ways? Yo, you got me fucked. So hold on. Before I ask this question,
Yeah.
so I got a question just popped in my head.
Yeah.
So basically, people going to jail at a rapid rate, right?
Yeah.
And you think breakfast, lunch, and dinner at home will keep a lot of people out of jail?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, listen. If you see, let's get something straight. Only fat people get money and go to jail. And you know why? People that's fat, because if you fat, that means you was eating. You understand what I'm saying? So guess what? And most people that go to jail is underweight. We malnutrition when we go to jail. You see a girl, yo, for instance, I know this girl, she used to smoke, right? Skinny and all outdoors. Brown, all right, nice girl. Went to jail for 3 months. Yo, she came home 30 pounds heavier. A whole different woman. When you go to jail, you hungry. When you get fat in jail, you gonna gain weight. You ain't doing that running the streets. Period.
So, what was the year that you said to yourself, I'm gonna focus on bettering myself?
Like, let's see. 9/11. What year was that? 2001? Yeah, 2001. 9/11. 9/11 was like, 9/11 was like, whoa, what? Yo, listen, I was sitting in the day room when the second plane hit that tower, bruh. And that was like, I was watching, you know how we always watching the news. So I'm watching the news and the cops is like, take it to yourself. So I'm like, yo, what's going on? I look up at the TV as the second plane, God forbid, man, random people, rest in peace. But yo, I seen it hit that tower, and that's the most eeriest feeling or idea in the world as a man raised in America, to see something like that happen on America's soil. As we know, we hear bombings, we hear all that stuff, but we never, ever have no type of idea that that's gonna happen in America. You know what I'm saying? We ain't car bombs and what? We ain't you. Who seen a car bomb? I ain't never seen no car bomb. So I'm saying, when the plane hit the tower, bro, that was like, oh, this shit real. This shit just got real. What? Go ahead.
During your whole 30-year bid, what jail was the worst?
Green, bruh. Green, you know what I mean? Green was the worst jail. Cause Green, you know, there's wars going on, you get stabbed, you could die. You could die in Green any day, every day, bruh. You could die in Green any day, every day. No, we got death row of Green. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all them brothers that's on death row. Hope y'all make it off. But yeah, you could die in Greene County. Any day, every day. It's going down.
So what jail was the best?
I like the Frackville. You know what I mean? There was a couple people in Frackville. Frackville was sweet. It's a smaller jail, so it was sweet. Weights, it was nice. It was alright in Frackville. You know what I mean? Some people don't like it, but to me, I was in a mod. I was on a sweet block anyway. I was in a mods. Like, we was throwing batteries at niggas that was snoring. Like, yo, that nigga snoring. Hit that nigga with a battery, bruh. Like, wake that nigga up. I can't sleep. We throw a AAA battery, hit you. You know it's time to wake up. You know, I mean, you ain't letting nobody sleep. I mean, you snoring too loud. But yeah, Fragville was alright. They ain't keep me there long though. I guess, shout out. I made the best fried rice Fragville ever had. Yeah, I was that cook. You came to chow for that fried rice at Fragville. What was that? 2000 and I forget, 15, 16. If you came to the chow hall for that fried rice, you know who I am. Yeah, I'm the cook who made it. I'm the reason you came. Oh, and that baked chicken, yeah, I did that too. Yeah, that's me.
Did you pray?
Yeah, I prayed. I went to Jumo. I prayed. I prayed a lot, bro. I did a lot of praying, bro. I prayed so much. I need to pray right now, for real, for real. I did a lot of praying, man. Praying is good. You always gotta stay grounded, cause you in a whole different society.
So around the 10-year mark, did it ever feel like you was still getting out?
Man, hell no. 10 years, nigga, you tripping? 10 year mark. Listen, all right. Listen. I didn't count holidays. You know what I'm saying? You know, people look forward to holidays. Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, 4th of July, Martin Luther King Day, New Year's Eve, Christmas. None of that. You know what holidays I look forward to? There's only 2 holidays I look forward to when I was doing time. New Year's Eve and 4th of July. Now you might wonder why, right?
Yeah, I was about to ask why.
You might wonder why. Because guess what? Both of them are 6 months apart. Both of them. They almost 180 days apart. And both of them got fireworks. So I ain't got to worry about remembering what day it is. For real. I don't got to worry about it. Because guess what? I see the fireworks. Oh, it got to be either New Year's Eve or 4th of July. But they both in 2 different opposite times. One is why it's hot, and one is why it's cold. So guess what? No matter where I'm at in the jail, if I'm in a whole solitary confinement and I see the fireworks, guess what? I know which one it is. It's either New Year's Eve or it's 4th of July.
So, what jobs did you have, and how much was the pay?
I had it took me 7 years to get to 42 cents an hour, bruh. That's top pay. Yeah. 42 cents an hour will give you about 75 to 71, $79 a month. So that's top pay. So it took me 7 years to get the top pay, bruh. And I was in the kitchen. The kitchen, shout out. If you need a job, bruh, you ain't got no pride. Listen, I ain't had no pride. My peoples weren't sending no money, you know what I'm saying? My people nobody was sending me no checks. Them blocks in them corners, yeah, you ain't getting no checks after a year or 2 years. Forget it, it's never happened. Somebody owe you money, you burn. Smell of smoke. So I wasn't getting no checks. So I knew I'm going to go in the kitchen, I'm gonna feed myself, I'm gonna get my food, I gotta pay for commissary. So, and they gonna pay me? Yeah, sign me up. Cause I'm gonna eat everything but pork in that drink and come home and come back to the cell full. And I got paid for that day. Yeah, I'm doing that all day. Yo, I don't know why people keep calling when you send a message. Like, I don't understand that. If you send a message, that means you busy.
So, how does it feel to be free, and how long have you been free?
I've been free for a little less than 2 years. It feel marvelous, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like I could breathe. You feel me? Like it's stuff I took for granted. Like, you know what I mean? I love every part of it. You know what I mean? And it's just, it's wonderful. I don't really have no complaints. You know what I mean? I'm not bitter at nobody. I did what I did, and it is what it is. So I don't really have no complaint. You know what I mean? It's so much to take in. You know what I mean? I had a panic attack. Oh, all right, let's listen. The first day I came out of the halfway house, right? Peep it. I got a brand new Pixel phone. So my Pixel, I had the Pixel 8 or 9. You know what I'm saying? Brand new Geo Pixel joint. This joint, lovely phone, beautiful. Shout out to Google for making that. But beautiful phone. I knew how to work it and everything.
What year was this?
This was 23.
Gotcha.
It's 2023. So I come home, right? I'm in the halfway house. My first pass out the halfway house. I call my niece. I say, yo, I'm coming up. Listen, I'm making an appointment. Like, I'm trying to get somebody to make sure they pick me up. Cause I'm hearing all these stories. Yo, the young boys is shooting. Yo, they got the sticks. They shooting 30 rounds. Da 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 da. I'm like, oh man, I ain't got no. Like, I ain't even in the streets, but I'm not trying to get in the situation. I don't know what's going on. Niggas shooting 30 at me. You feel me? So I'm like, yo, all this, niggas tell stories and all that. I come out the halfway house, right? I'm up northeast. I come out the halfway house. Yo, now I never had the idea to keep my phone charged. You feel me? So I'm just using it halfway house. I've never been out. So anytime I need to charge my phone, I plug it up in the halfway house. It's not far. I come out the halfway house, bruh, my phone locks up. Like it wouldn't work. I couldn't call nobody. I'm like, yo, it was useless. So I'm sitting at McDonald's waiting for my sister or somebody to come. They tell me they ain't coming. They not here. Oh, I have a panic attack. Oh, I couldn't breathe. Oh my God, everybody out there killed me. I'm scared of every car. Yo, bro, I'm sitting in the joint. I'm like, oh, these niggas go, I'm gonna die. This shit. Yo, I have a panic attack. Real talk. Because you hear all the stories of what's going on, you think, being in a different society, once again, you hear so much of what's going on that you fear this shit. Like, oh man, these niggas gonna lay me out. I'm gonna be... And niggas come home, I ain't gonna mess it up. But niggas do come home and get smoked. Niggas come home, be home 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 months, smoke. Like, yo, you see that obituary? Who? Yeah, yo, he got rocked. What? The nigga just went home. Like, damn. Oh, and the first thing they think, did he even get some pussy? Like, goddamn, did the nigga even get some pussy? You just come home, you dead. Did you? Like.
So, these days,
yeah.
Walk us through a day like. When you wake up in the morning, what do you do?
I wake up in the morning. Alright, I wake up in the morning. Know what I mean? Yo, beds is comfortable as shit, bro. For one, a bed is like alright. It's like laying on a damn cloud. You feel me? After bed and chill and laying in the bed. Okay, so I get up in the morning, right? And I'll be first thing I do is I just listen. You know what I'm saying? So I lay in the bed, I listen, and I'll be listening to like how the world is moving. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you do in jail anyway. When you wake up in jail, you listen first. Because you want to listen to see if your jail locked down and the door gonna open up. So, because the door might don't open up. You know what I mean? You might hear, hey, breakfast. You know what I mean? That's how you know, oh, we locked down. Yo, Saleh, we locked down. You feel me? So, I listen. And you know what I mean? I listen to like, cars on the street. You know what I mean? I listen to like what's going on around me. And I just listen. Then when I listen and I don't really hear no confusion and stuff like that, I get up, I go in the bathroom, wash my face, brush my teeth. I look in the mirror, you know what I mean? And I just be like, wow, you know what I mean? I'm healthy, I ain't injured. So it's always an opportunity for me to make progress in this day. You know what I mean? There's always a way for me to do something beneficial. You know what I'm saying? And I just be thankful. So you know what I mean? That's how I start my day every morning.
So do you have a job?
Yeah. I'm a home health aide at this time. I got my CDL. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Urban League for paying for that. And I'm trying to get on the road, but with my case, I think I had a little bit of, I don't know what happened, but it took too long for them to sign off for me to travel, so to speak. So I got kind of shot down for some schools. And everybody don't, with my charge, everybody's not hiring you, period. They some people, I don't know whatever clause they got, but if you got attempted, you got what I got on, I got attempted murder. And let's just say a company shot me down for that charge over 20 years ago. Shout out to you. May you have a great day. God bless you.
So these days you're looking for work?
Yeah, I'm trying to drive a truck, but I think I'm gonna do a courier service. I think I'm a good employee, bro, but I'm a better employer, if that makes sense.
Got you. All right. Worldwide Motion Podcast. I'm your host, ADM Mike. We'll be right back at you.